And we are live. Hello, folks. This is Ruben Dua from the Dubb podcast Connection Loop. I'm so excited to share some of the most mind-blowing information that I've learned about how to combine Dubb and QR codes and print mail and data and analytics. And I've got the absolute perfect ninja to teach us on this. We have Kelly Wheeler with us from eXp Realty, who is an amazing YouTuber. Go check out his YouTube channel right now. He's going to share the link with you. He's got 8,000 subscribers across all of his channels, real estate agents just like you that are learning his best practices to drive massive revenue and massive pipelines. So Kelly, I'm going to introduce you and just take it away.
You got it. All right, guys. What we want to do today, and I thank you for the opportunity. I absolutely love teaching when it comes to real estate related content, marketing, conversions. And I'll drop a link in a minute to my YouTube channel. Guys, go check it out if you like it. Subscribe, hit the bell. You guys know the drill. I got hundreds of videos, and I dedicated that channel to real estate agents who have to navigate the marketing sphere, and just so much BS out there, stuff you're just literally wasting money on. And so I dedicated this channel to help agents kind of traverse those waters and really concentrate on the things that are going to do what real estate agents got in the business to do. And that's to get clients and convert those clients to closings and get cash flow. So guys, I will drop that link right here, right now into the chat. So make sure you get it. And if you can't see it, just respond back to Ruben, and he will make sure you get that link.
Definitely.
So today I wanted to talk about, and jump in whenever you want, but I wanted to talk about how to use Dubb in a way that it makes sense. I don't want to be too technical. I don't want to make this confusing for you guys. So I want to see if I can maybe chart a path or a course to show you some viable ways to start using Dubb right now in multiple facets of your real estate marketing. So one thing we need to clear right off the bat, let's define Dubb. And I said this to the guys at Dubb the other day. I look at Dubb as a real estate video funnel system. To me, in its purest sense, it's a video funnel. What do I mean by that? I was just talking to somebody a minute ago about what a funnel is, and it's where you have an inverted triangle and you start to dump things at the top of it, and it funnels down to the bottom. And by the time you get to the bottom in real estate, you've got somebody that knows what you're doing. They've seen your content. They've seen your emails, your text messages. They've seen your direct mail if you do that, your YouTube stuff, all of that stuff. And so by the time they get to the bottom of that funnel, you've got a very good chance at 10Xing them to a client and hopefully a closing. And at the end of the day, cash flow. So that's how I look at Dubb. It is my personal best choice for a video funnel. Now, let me say this. I'm not going to speak ill of another company. Before Dubb, a lot of you are probably potentially using a company called BombBomb, and they are a great company. But when I saw Dubb literally lined up against BombBomb and what I could do with Dubb, I was blown away. Just the stuff that I can do with Dubb is so much more nuanced, and the integrations that after 3 years of being with the other company, I terminated, and I've been with Dubb now for probably a year. Now, listen, I use Dubb and let's just talk about this. I use Dubb in my Gmail. I use it on texting, and I'll tell you an example, something that happened this morning. It's kind of apropos to what we're talking about on how I use Dubb in texting. I use it in direct mail, whether it be a letter or a postcard. I use it in my CRM. I also use Dubb for scripts. When I do scripting, I use the Dubb pages. And so what I have done is I've looked at Dubb and I've looked at my marketing. And instead of being that average agent and you guys know what I'm talking about, when you're marketing, you're like, hey, go click this link to get your home evaluation. Or, hey, if you'd like to see some homes for sale in Hoopy Doopyville, click this link. Well, guys, I used to do all of that. It doesn't convert, not like it should. Now, when you send them to Dubb, instead of saying, go click this link, I'm going to educate the consumer. Why should they click a link to see their home evaluation? Well, in this market, blah, 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 right? Give them a 3 to 5 minute education on the topic at hand. If I'm going to send a direct mail card to a farm area to see if I can get sellers to list with me, I don't want to send a direct mail with a link to a landing page of, click this to get your, I want to get them to scan a QR code of me on a Dubb video explaining why pricing the home is the most important thing they can do. And they've got to get that right before they list with a realtor. And here for the next 8 minutes are 4 strategies for pricing your home. Make sure you do it before you list. And
well,
go ahead.
Here's what's absolutely amazing about this strategy. You know, in so many textbooks about sales and so much coaching and training that we can consume, one of the best strategies is to zig when others are zagging. Okay, because if everyone is doing the same thing, you are not different. And what happens in one example is if there's an expired listing, what everyone is doing, and I get those phone calls all the time. Okay. I get a text, I get a phone call. Hey, are you interested in relisting your property? I noticed that it didn't sell last time you tried. And I always do the same thing, was I just ignore it because nothing is different for me. The strategy that you just presented to me before we started this podcast, it blew me away because you made me realize that if you actually tell the person the opposite and say, you don't want to relist, you actually want to understand why it didn't
pattern interrupt.
That's right. So I want you to take us through that. And if you can share your screen on whatever you're able to, that would be tremendous.
Well, let's set the stage. Let's set the stage.
Please.
So, and guys, we don't have enough time on this particular podcast to get into all phases of real estate marketing. There's just too many. So let's use the expired marketing strategy to understand why Dubb as a video funnel will help you convert at a higher rate. But listen to me. You have to use it in a way that makes sense to the end user. It can't be a video of just nonsensical stuff, or it can't be a video where you're selling them. You've got to share with them strategic statistical facts that connects with them and brings value. Because if they're not ready to list with an agent today, I want them to list with me within 30 or 45 days if they are. And there is a strategic way to do that. So let me share my screen right now. And let me bring up this right here. And I'm going to share audio just in case. There we go. And let me know if we do hear the audio. But guys, here's an example. And I'm going to use my direct mail platform. I've used a bunch of them. You use whatever you want to use. Mailbox Power is the one that I use, not only with myself, but the 60 plus agents on my team. This is one of our chief marketing tools. You got to have marketing tools, guys. It's not just having the name of somebody. You've got to have a way to reach out to them. So if you're not doing direct mail, do some research. This is powerful. But now I'm going to take direct mail to a different level, Ruben. I want to take direct mail to what I call video influenced marketing. That's where I'm not sharing things like a home evaluation link, right? I'm pattern interrupting because I want them to actually look at my card. So I'll give you an example, guys. This is an example of my expired listing program. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards that go out over a span of 6 weeks, 1 card a week. So here's the first card. Ruben, home did not sell with the last agent. If you're thinking of putting the home back on the market, you should first solve the why. Why did it fail to sell? FYI, it's not always price. That resonates with the FSBO because the last agent said, we got to drop the price down 100 grand. Right? And that might be the case, but I don't want to I don't want to make these people angry. I want to say, look, I'm there with you, man. Let's have a dialogue because at the end of the day, all of this video funnel stuff is meant to dialogue. Ruben, if you and I can't have a conversation, it does me no good to just sit here and try to tell you why the thing didn't work. We got to talk about it.
Yes.
So what happens, guys, when they scan this QR code? And let's get in here. If you'll notice, every single card has a little purple indent. That is the QR code created automatically for this Dubb video. So to give you guys an idea, I'm not going to play the whole video, but let's just show you an example of this video funnel. Right? So here, tell me if this page doesn't look amazing. Look at the background that I put. That's Orlando, Florida, by the way.
That's
right.
Beautiful.
There's my, if they want to get on my calendar, if they want a free ebook, I can send them right over here to get a free ebook. I mean, what you do with Dubb is some pretty amazing stuff, guys. I could give them a PDF document. I could give them a free ebook. I could send them to another video. It goes on and on. Remember now, video funnel. But here's what's going to happen. When they scan that QR code, they're going to Dubb. And this is
reasons. Hey, my name's Kelly Wheeler, Central Florida's real estate ninja.
And the reason for this quick video, your home was recently listed or not too long ago was listed with an agent, and that agent, for whatever reason, was not able to get your home sold. I know that can be frustrating, but what is more frustrating is you are by now getting a lot of phone calls from real estate agents calling you. These are people you don't know, but they're asking you to relist your home. Well, I want to make a bold statement. I do not think you should relist your home right now. And here's why. Until you solve the reasons, the core reasons as to why the home did not sell with the last agent. Now, let me ask you, Ruben. If you got a direct mail card with this pretty blonde-haired agent, I'm picking on that because I get those all the time from a local agent. She's beautiful. My wife would never let me list my home with her. Not because I'm bad. I mean, I'm faithful. We've been married for 350 years. But come on, 27-year-old, 105-pound, blonde hair, blue-eyed, full body picture on the card, and it just simply says, Acme Realty. If you're thinking of selling your home, click the link below to get your free home evaluation. That dog ain't hunting. You ain't going to see my picture on a card. You're going to see education-based marketing.
Yes.
Sending it to a video-influenced postcard. Right? Why is that so important? Because I know that video will have a higher response rate and ultimately a higher conversion rate. And back to what I said at the beginning, Ruben, this is where Dubb comes in. Now, Dubb is way more than this. Remember, guys, we only have 30 minutes here. But as far as a video funnel website, everybody's heard of ClickFunnels. Everybody's heard of Go High Level, right? These are all softwares. Dubb is your unlimited, like whatever your mind can think of, you can create that video funnel. So just today, I had a lady call me. She got a hold of me through my YouTube channel. And her and her husband want to sell their Claremont home. And they've already moved to the coast. Home's vacant. And she said, man, I just saw your channel. I love what you're doing. Can we talk about you selling my home? I said, yeah. So I got some information from her. I got some things. Immediately went and created a Dubb video where I introduced myself. I then drove her to the bottom where I gave her a free ebook. And I just basically said, thank you so much. Do you know, she called me this morning and said, dude, not only did we watch that video you sent us, but we saw it on the text and the email. She says, I promise you, we've never had any salesman, whether it was a realtor or whatever, do that. Like light bulbs went off. Like, this is the guy to sell our home because nobody's doing that.
Well, here's the magical moment that I think happens. And this is actually one of my absolute favorite thing in sales and marketing. It's when one of our prospects says, I want this person, I want Kelly to market me the way that he is marketing himself. Yep. Because if he's packaging up whatever it is that I'm trying to sell, in this case, it's my home, then I am going to win because this is special. This is different. This is unique and it sticks. And that's exactly what you experienced. So bravo. Nice job.
Now let's take that one step further. Are you ready? This is something that you don't normally think about when it comes to this type of marketing. But there is a key benefit. And I want you to, let's explore this for just a minute. If I'm the average realtor just sending a text-based email, or I'm maybe, cold calling or sending some average generic direct mail, and then I'm competing with the real estate ninja who does all of this stuff, who's going to have a harder time justifying a higher commission? Did you hear what I just said?
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to have a harder time? Not me. Because remember, this is value-based marketing. It's kind of like this. If I meet somebody and we decide to go out for dinner, kind of our first date, agents that aren't doing value-based marketing, it's like going on a date, hurrying up through dinner, getting in the car, heading to 7-Eleven, grabbing some cigarettes, and finding a motel. Right? I don't want to do that. I want to go on the date. I want to spend some extra time, have an extra glass of wine, maybe get in the car and drive around, maybe go to the local downtown area and just look at the beautiful scenery and get to know this person and maybe share what makes me special, listen to what makes them special, find out what they like in life, share what I like in life. So the time we get to the second date, they're not going to, hopefully if I did my job right, they're not going to want to go see somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Dubb allows me to do. It allows me to bring value for that second date. Because as a master marketer, Ruben, you can't just send out a Dubb video or postcard and think you're going to get the deal. This is a relationship building exam, and that's why this stuff through Dubb gets you and secures you the next date and the next date until you actually propose and get married.
Well, we've peeled the onion back as far as we can. And I think where we've ended up is this place where we need to build trust. We need to show that we are value providers when we're building these relationships with our prospects and eventually our clients. And that as a result of that, people are going to be loyal, because at the end of the day, reaching out to someone, that's important. Being the first person to call or email, that's important. But if we're not educating them, then the loyalty just is not going to be there. And I think that that's what you experience on a daily basis.
Yeah, it is.
You know?
And at the end of the day, back to the beginning, if you're listening and you're a real estate agent, this might sound really cool to you. It's like, oh man, they're just preaching to me, right? You have to become a student. You can't, and here, this is the coach in me coming out. This is not for you to plug in and somebody else has done the work for you. What this is we've paved the way. We've gone into the area that was had rocky soil, and we went in there and we broke up the ground. We helped till up the rock so it's not as bad for you. What you're going to do then is you're going to come into something that's the ground's already been prepared, and you're going to start to lay the asphalt. And so that's why in real estate, I always say this to the agents on my team. This is a journey of education. But the good news with Dubb, you're literally 4 weeks away from being a video funnel master. If you take the time and if you look at what people like me are doing, you guys can create the same type of content. You can create the same type of structure. You can start using Dubb for your text messages. And trust me, when you send somebody a text message like I did to these prospective listing clients, there's nobody, Ruben, there's nobody in a local agent's market that's doing that at a high level, if anybody. So be the agent that does that. What you said is what I teach. If all the agents are over here doing this, I'm over here doing this because I'm a lighthouse. And who runs the lighthouses? People.
Yeah. Now, what you shared was the expired listing strategy.
Correct.
What other strategies do you have? That's one of probably 7 strategies that you have. Give us a little bit more of a taste of some effective strategies that you found.
Okay. So, well, we've talked about a couple beyond that. I mean, obviously, I've got strategies or marketing campaigns for every kind of real estate niche. I've got FSBOs. I've got expireds, probates, pre-foreclosures, geo-farming for sellers. Holy moly. We can talk about absentee homeowners. I mean, it goes on and on and on. At the end of the day, marketing is marketing. You just adjust the message for that person. But let's talk about things you can do. And we might have mentioned these already, but here's some things you can do with your Dubb, right? Get the app on your Gmail. If you use Gmail, start sending Gmail Dubbs. Get the app on your KV Core or your Go High Level or your Chime or your Follow-Up Box, because all of those will integrate with Dubb, right? Make sure you guys are sending video messages. Don't go with the regular email stuff. Can I give you a really cool strategy right now for people looking to do this, but they need content? All right. If you're listening, I want you to pay attention. I'm gonna wait 10 seconds, and then I want you to get a pencil or a pen and write down what I'm about to tell you. So ready, go. Here we go. It comes down to content. ChatGPT, and I don't have time today to train on this. Ruben, this is something we can do on another one. This will blow you away. ChatGPT, and there's a brand new thing that's free from Google called Bard, B-A-R-D. If you need content, let's say you want to do something with Dubb, you want to create a video, go to ChatGPT and ask it as a professional copywriter to create a video script. Now, this is going to blow you away, Ruben. Create a video script for a real estate agent video that you want to shoot to people going through foreclosure. Here are the top 3 things that I want to do in this video script to address. And then you list 3 things. I want to give them hope. I want to give them options. I want to help them to not fear the telephone and door anymore. And then let this thing create your script. A couple tweaks, you copy it into your teleprompter on Zoom, and you record the video. You upload that to, guess what? Dubb. And then you put in your calendar link, your text me, reply by video, and any other goodies you have. And now you've got a Dubb funnel for foreclosures. You can either email them, you can either text it to them. Please understand, I'm not telling you to mass text people. I'm giving you a scenario. Or you can direct mail, put it on a letter, put it on a postcard, right? That will convert at such a high rate. But for marketing, literally, go to ChatGPT and create your video scripts. It literally will do all the work for you. Do any of the things that you want to do to edit it, and then now you've got a killer strategy to start creating content. So for those of you wanting to do video marketing and video funnels, I just gave you the key.
Right. And here's one more key.
I was hoping you would share this.
Here's one more key. Dubb actually has a fully robust AI writing assistant called Ira.
This blew me away, guys.
It's baked right into the platform, right in your dashboard. If you just, literally the first thing that you see. And here's exactly what I did. I took your advice verbatim. Create a video script for a real estate agent to people going through foreclosure. Here are things to include: hope, options, and to not fear the telephone or door knock anymore. And then what I always like to do is I like to add tone. I like to add optimistic, friendly, sometimes humorous, informative, so on and so forth. And then I like to give it this. I like to specify the word length because that's really important. You know, if this is a 1-minute video, you know, make it 100 words. If it's a 5-minute video, make it 400 or 500 words. And then sure enough, you know, here's a script. Now, is this script perfect? No, it's not. We need to add the HI to this, the human element.
Yeah.
But the great thing about this is that once we go and tweak this, we can actually do exactly what Kelly taught us, which is to import this into our scripts. And then this can then be used in our Dubb teleprompter. And I'll show that in all of its glory in just a moment here.
That is amazing.
This script can actually now literally be in your teleprompter. Now, of course, you should go add the HI. We don't want to read verbatim. We want to add our own elements.
Put the human element in there.
You know, make it your own. Yeah. But this is.
But the content's there, Ruben. The content's there. And you know what's funny about what you just showed us? 1 year ago, we didn't have the ability to do that. 1 year ago, ChatGPT was just about to launch. 2 years to 5 years ago, this was not even on the radar screen. Like no agent was talking about this. So you know what we had to do? We had to go and open up a Word doc and start typing some thoughts right. And usually it was mediocre because most of us are not copywriters. And then all of a sudden, agents now can take content for their marketing and take it up about 100x. And inside of Dubb, it's baked into the dashboard. I don't know if you guys, did y'all see that? I mean, if you're watching this, did you see what he just did? He literally took my idea. So he was out there typing this mess as I was sharing, and boom, in less than 10 seconds, you now have a viable script that you can refine in a matter of minutes, and you can send it directly to your Dubb, and boom, now you can record it, and you've got your video funnel. That is amazing.
And here's the script right here. Right? I can increase the speed. I can decrease the speed. I can practice a couple of times, and then I can speak right to the camera. And here's the thing. Using a teleprompter takes practice. So if you messed up the first time, don't be hard on yourself. It takes time. You just get 100 repetitions done, and then watch what happens. Okay.
I love it. I love it.
You know?
Well, I could go on and on and on and on. If you guys are interested in what we just talked about, if it's piqued your interest, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you're following this page because we're going to drop some more killer content from a real estate agent's perspective. But it doesn't matter if you're an agent, an insurance agent, an entrepreneur, somebody that does affiliate marketing, or even a local business like a real estate, a doctor's office, chiropractor, a handyman, lawyers. Guys, what we just showed you is the nexus for what has been missing in your business. And if you'll stick with this, this is going to take that hidden element that you've been missing in your business and really start to help you go out and secure the best clients.
This is the nexus that's going to help you buy your Lexus. Let's go, ladies.
How about my Ford F-150 Lariat crew cab? That's what I want.
That's it. I need you to share your link so that people can go learn more about you. Okay. They can subscribe to your coaching. I want to get you. We have a weekly coaching call for real estate agents, and I really want you to join us on a couple of sessions. I want you
to send me the link, and I will join it.
I want you to coach us. I want you to teach us from a real estate perspective. Where is your link? Okay, perfect. So I'm going to share this link. This is so we're sending to your YouTube channel.
Correct. That's my YouTube channel where they
Okay,
can get
great.
a hold of over 300 videos.
Okay.
We're having about 200 to 300 agents a month subscribe to the channel. I can't tell you now, but I've got some things in the works. That channel will probably be at 15 to 18,000 by December. I've got some
Amazing.
strategic partnerships coming up.
That's amazing. You also have a landing page that you share, or should we just send people to the YouTube for now?
Send them to YouTube, and here's why. The landing, guys, he's talking about my mailbox power. Here's what I'm going to say. If you're, and I'm going to assume this is going to be on Facebook, correct?
Yes.
All right. If I don't mind, I'll send you my contact. I'm going to send you, Ruben, a Calendar link.
Okay.
If you guys want to see how to take direct mail to the next level, I don't mind doing a 10 to 15 minute Zoom with you guys. I will give it to Ruben. You'll just have to come back in an hour or two once he drops this and go check out my calendar link. But I'll show you guys how to take direct mail, and I'll drop one more on you. And I'm starting to implement Dubb now with I have a separate YouTube channel that I beta tested as of 6 months ago. Can I just tell you this?
Please.
I send any client that comes through. This is for my local city. So I'm trying to get buyers and sellers through this YouTube channel. We've already done $3 or $4 million in 6 months on that channel in deals. And what happens when they come in, they instantly get a response with, you guessed it, Dubb. So, these are the things that we're going to be training and teaching you on how to utilize Dubb video funnel marketing with your YouTube channels, with your direct mail, with your email campaigns, your CRM. So what I'll do is I'll join that group you talked about. I'll drop whatever content I can. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe, hit the bell, and you'll stay up to date on what we're doing. And then if you're interested in my direct mail platform, just he'll put the link on there for my calendar link. Just get on there and schedule a 10 to 15 with me. I promise I'm not going to sell you anything. I'll show you what I use. They're running a special. If you want it and you use my link in all perspective, I've already got all the cards for you. Over 60 cards. I've got video scripts. I've done it all for you guys. So if you want to go ahead and utilize that, then I will be more than willing to give it to you.
Unbelievable. We're going to host a webinar with you. Hopefully, if you're available, not this Thursday, but the Thursday after this. So I'll connect with you. Kelly, we really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your time.
Got it, man.
Go subscribe to his channel. Go right now. The link's in the comments. You're still here? What are you doing? It's like from Ferris Bueller.
Go, agent, go. There's thousands of dollars waiting on you.
And don't forget to sign up with to Dubb with Kelly's link, which is also.
Oh, yeah. Use the code NINJA. You'll get half off your first 2 months.
Perfect. I'll put that in the comments.
Hey, Jason, man, go crush it, brother. I don't know what industry you're in, but man, if you start doing video funnel, influence funnel marketing, you're going to see 10x on your amount of sales that you make, brother. Trust me on this.
There it is. Thanks, Kelly. Appreciate you.
You got it.
Thanks, folks, for tuning in to this episode of the Connection Loop podcast. We will see you at the next one.
Boom.